Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bazaar. It is Dually Day here today, so we're gonna go to see what we can see in Season 3. This is coming out on what, like Monday? Which means, man, this is the last Dually episode on this patch, right? Which Dually's probably gonna be a bit sad about that, to be frank, because Dually has been feasting this patch, you know, starting out with the hydraulic press, then the first iteration of dinos, and then dinos are still strong, and then there's like the whole tempo aggro Dually. Dually's been having a great season, and he probably is like, no, do not bring in the new patch, whatever you do. But we'll see, man. So enchanted item or golden income, Dually could really go either, I think, and it's totally acceptable. I'll click enchanted item then. We'll have a... That's a heavy Hamlet. Guys, I think we have to do the thing. We'll see if we can. What is the thing? Oh, my sweet summer child. You haven't heard the new hotness. It's Hamlet Weaponized Core is kind of the thing of the season. It's like, it's sort of the new type of thing, but even that, I feel like maybe it's on its way out. We don't know. I will take accrued tools. I feel like it's quite useful in that general package. We don't want a lot of tech. I don't really want to roll this, but what are we generally looking for? Well, first of all, a green wasp is pretty good when an adjacent item slows, is the main thing I'll look at there. We'll charge that. That's not bad. But, yeah, we really want, oh boy. Plasma grenade. There we go. I had to think of the name. That's kind of the main reason why people, like, quote-unquote, Hamlet is good now. Hamlet's not good now. Hamlet's not necessarily good now. Hamlet can be good because Plasma Grenade is incredible right now. Like, Plasma Grenade, it got super buffed in the sense that it no longer takes 1 million years to come out. And when you upgrade it, it gets what you actually want, which is, well, okay. It gets one of the things you actually want, which is just more ammo in it, so you don't have to solve the ammo in it. And it's a 6-second start. It's like what we've always said about the slow archetype for Dually is like, he's got some interesting slow archetype payoff cards. Whenever you slow, your weapons gain 5 damage for the fight. All right. So this is awkward. I don't really think there's going to be a lot of medium items I want to keep on my board, but we will grab something here. I'll grab a weak point detector. I don't know if I really want to do that. Here's the thing. We are, as much as we're high rolling out of our minds, I think we're probably going to lose day 1. Probably. But then maybe we can just cruise and win everything after that. So, like, let's grab Brick Buddy to make it so there's a chance we squeak a win here by doing something like that.
Some are too proud to be trained by a child. You might examine.
Defense grid is completely acceptable in all builds. And then please give me something small. Something small that ties this together. That ties this together a bit. That's a slow. Sure. 8 seconds. 6, but it'll charge 1. This gives me shield. Yeah, this is fine. This actually genuinely could win day 1. It's a crazy amount of investment for a day 1 win, but I gotta be real. Currently, the Bazaar is a crazy place. It always has been, but currently it is as well. And basically, we will want to really make sure we don't have to go into the, you know, the terrifying, the darkness that is days like 14 or whatever. You know, you don't want to go there if you don't have to. This is actually looking pretty decent for us. Brick Buddy is going to scale up. It basically, if they can't kill fast, they die to Brick Buddy and poison. Bonk. Don't get used to this board, though, because, like, trained since it got buffed to buff all of your weapons, the correct thing is just get a lot of weapons and activators, basically. Because this skill is just... Oh, it's so dumb right now. It's so dumb.
The Bazaar's a crazy place.
We will grab the Uzi. And I'm willing to roll, as silly as it looks, because we have a full day to look for some stuff here. I'm going to get some cash. We want to hunt down... Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please. If we get Probo, I'm not kidding, it's over. It's just over. To be fair, I will need some actual slow items at that point, but we'll get there. If we get Probo, it's so unbelievably over. It's not even funny. We might maybe might drop like a game or something while we look for slow items. What the hell? How'd that get unchecked? I don't really want friends. We're just gonna grab a random item. Okay, it could all come crumbling down, I just realized. There's no weaponized core here. We have problems. When you try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. Okay, so no weaponized core is, it's a crime. We can salvage this, but everything I was saying about this being over was, I was just thinking in my head that we were obviously going to be offered weaponized core. Of course, that's not a guarantee. I think we can make do with the core. We could make do with weaponized. I think we make do with the core. We go Kina.
Discounts for peace.
It's so close to being so good. Okay, let's think. So this reduces the core because it's the only... Yep. It's the only one. So that's a slow item. This is a slow item. We might as well just put it over here just to speed up a little bit, but... Oh, man. All right. We'll make do. We'll make do. We will do the poor man's version of this board. What else are we looking for then? Other ways to scale damage. I mean, we should still win today. I mean, dude.
That was impressive.
I mean, dude. Level 4 goes to the plasma grenade. We get extra ammo in it. Guys, we're fine. Guys, we're fine. I take it. We're fine. I'm going to check smalls, though, because there's definitely a lot of things we want there. Do not care about Green Wasp. I can't play the battery, really.
You're a smart one for your size.
That we like, because it is not tech. And it provides a slow.
Be remorseless.
I think we wait a moment to put it on the board. I don't know how many medium items I'm going to drop off, because I don't think I'm dropping off the Chem Snail yet. I'm going to say that's good enough, because we're so low on cash that I'm just going to accept being able to sell at a profit as good enough. We want gunpowder, bolas. Hell, I think we actually would play weak point detector at this point. Now that I, know that we don't have wep core. I would genuinely enjoy grappling hook. I don't want a laser pistol. I could have bought my own one of those.
People first, profit 10.
Okay. None of that right now. All right. We're definitely upgrading the plasma grenade so we can get an extra ammo in it. That's just really the main thing we want there. Happy to put down a power sander. This can be on either side. It actually just doesn't matter. So this provides us a weird opportunity to do this. That being said, I know what you can freeze passives. I don't think you can slow passives. Green Wasp could get some extra triggers there, but... Kina. Help, I'm lost. I don't, again, as much as I want the battery, okay. As much as I want the battery, I also don't want the battery. This is not tech. Do want to slow stuff. Like, whatever it is, I want to slow something, and I think I'm going to slow the crude tools. Because I'm pretty sure Probo doesn't count as being slowed. If I use it to the left of Power Sander. Uh-oh. And, like, really all crude tools is doing is being a charge for the core, like, which is nice. But it's okay if we slow that. Silk Spiky Shield. Robe Spiky Shield. Okay, we're fine then. Pretty strong. You looking for work? Are you level 3? You're level 3. Son of a gun tried to farm a PvE fight and lost. Oh no. I feel like we must have some stuff to sell. That's literally the best we could sell that for. Okay. Selling all of our bronze at value. I don't know if I have enough burn for Yellow Mantis to be good, but I will consider it.
What else can I get for you?
Because it's not a tech item, and that's kind of what we're looking for. Tools are also what we're looking for.
Well, that's up to you.
Flamethrower.
I saved that one from Curio's junkyard. Cleaned up real nice.
My oh my, is that an idea?
Bet you'll be surprised when
We
that
have to
comes in
look.
handy.
We have to look and see. We have to look and see. I don't have a ticket. You could give me ammo in multiple ways. I'm gonna screw it. We're gonna focus on the now. Very slow start. I mean, it's a lot of burn there. I gotta be honest though, it just actually isn't doing very much for us. It applies that 42 burn there. But I think it just does it too late. Hey, that'll do. A bit weird, but it'll do. I think the Uzi's probably just... Also, here's the thing. We're just killing too fast for it to matter. There is an option for this and, like, having a 2-second temp nav, but I don't think it's the play.
When you're ready, I'm here for you.
None of that. First time you fall below half health, slow 2 items. I mean, I'll classify it as good enough. Followed by a mountain pass fight, which is very good enough. Very, very good enough. But yeah, we can't rely on this alone forever, and like, weak point detector will fall off at some point. Since we don't have weaponized core, I do think it's a useful tool for us here, though. I'm afraid that a Mac could actually just out-regen us, and we want to have that ammo.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
Oh, nope. At least that's not the plan, clearly. They're clearly going for a poison thing, but they have a lot of items, which means we're going to slow a lot of items, which means they are going to die a lot.
I have no pride for you to
Balanced.
wound.
I mean, we have a heavy Hamlet, dude. What do you want? We're going to the moon. Toss this my way, by the way. It's just... Spider Mace is, honestly, it is just better Hamlet. Because, yes, 2 seconds more, but... You can also trigger poison on it, too. So it's like, I don't know. I was like, where did this come from? This came from the temp nav. That's an extra second of slow there. Sure, I'll take it. I'll say yes to that. All right, this is just a freebie. Sometimes you have to try, and sometimes the game says, hey, don't sweat it, man. Don't sweat it. Still at 5? Yes. So our level 7 upgrade. Do we still pick the core? Do we pick the core? Because grenade just gets ammo, which is good and useful. Core gets CDR. Oh my god. It's just silly. Speaking of just silly, day 5 strong brew is. All right, let's just think about future-proofing ourselves, just getting raw stats. Yeah, we do want the Uzi, I think. Trollosaur. Oh, interesting. Just don't eat my plasma grenade. Well, actually, you can't until I have at least done my work. They ate my Hamlet. It's okay, I have a second Hamlet. Second, better Hamlet. Yeah, with weaponized core, basically, you throw Probo on the right, and you go to the moon. Because it doesn't charge your core anyways. Throw flat damage buffs on the Probo. See fights, take fights. I'm not... playing Atlas Stone. I had to think about it. No, it's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's from the temp navigator. When you use a weapon, charge this 2 seconds. Frankly, I wouldn't mind playing that. Just for, like, charge purposes. Crits.
Don't tell me Form's your Smith. That guy is...
This gets 1 second CDR. It's at 4 seconds already. And we can just do a Zet. And then I think we just take the biggest, baddest dude, because you can also have a ticket. I don't really know what I want there from Ticket Land. I guess an Obsidian enchant would be the answer. Do we cast this at... Do we cast this at 3? At 5? 4? Wait. 1 Mississippi, because this goes 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Huh. It's at like 4. That's pretty good. See fight, take fight. See loot, take loot. As far as upgrading a bronze goes, it is going to be better to upgrade the Uzi. Gets more of a benefit. And then let's go pick up our ticket because the game is just madly in love with me today. To a degree that I'm, like, share some love to... Like, why are you doing this on the dueling run? I'm going to need the luck tomorrow on my Mac run. Like, give me the luck on my Mac run tomorrow, okay? Stop wasting it on Dooley. He does not need the help. Well, okay, we're going against Tanky Yankee. And a... I'm glad I'm not fighting them a little bit later. If they happen to find, like, the ways to scale that, it's actually really scary. We also have a very small pool, so if we find a Grandmaster, it's not that unlikely to think we could get a trained upgrade. So we want to be a little bit picky with our skills. None of that.
Do you have to leave already?
50% boost. All right, Orlin, it's got to be good.
To be here when you're ready, but I am very old.
That's actually it's actually good enough. As weird as it is, Plasma Grenade will proc that twice. Black Spiders and maybe in the future. I can't play a tech, or we lose 1 second of CDR on our core. I'm not gonna do that. Want Imp Bludgeon, Bonk. Spices, maybe? Yeah, maybe Spices, in fact, even. We could get it to go off pretty quickly.
Look, I'm sorry, okay?
Man. We gotta give it a try, right? We have to give it a try. Temp boost to take us to the moon. Then no real upgrades at bronze. Hamlet, I'm sorry, it just doesn't actually matter.
How do you
The Hamlet upgrade.
use these things?
Oh god, that's very good. I don't think it's better than what we're doing, though. And we want the Uzi. The Uzi would be the most likely thing to go here, I guess. But like, weak point detector, if I don't...
You should know. I'm a bit of a
It's only gonna remain viable as long as I keep getting upgrades. We win.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo with me.
So, how much damage did we have when Spices went off? Wow. Okay. That's pretty good. This does not carry into the PvP. You're really trying to tempt me there. That's tech, I can't play it. This, if I find the Dino Saddle, it's worth playing. I can turn something into a vehicle and give it multicast. Alright.
We've barely scratched the surface of the Outlands.
What the hell do I do with this? I feel like I should play it, but I don't. It's messing up my brain already. I feel like I'm...
Magnificent find.
You know, we're just gonna get the high roll. Let's just get the thing. Let's just get the thing because we just get everything today on Dually Day. I don't want eels. Too big. Go home. Not playing that. I don't think we're going to be playing Amber. We do not really want Pylon. There's an argument for it in the event that we get an Obsidian enchant, but let's be honest. At that point, we put it on the Probo. We just...
I may be young,
what would be the point of adding it? Yeah, it's just, it would be worth it. That is a diamond shrimp. I gotta be real. If there's anything that could have a chance to kill me, it would have probably been that.
You should put it toward nobler use.
Like when this went off, by the time that got up there, it did like whatever 500 damage twice, and all that burned twice. Genuinely, that is a threat. We go here. Blink, blink, blink. Okay, question. Weak point detector slows an item. We could obviously put it on the core. That's the dumb moment, right? That's the dumb moment. But I think that it's also a dumb moment to put it on the weak point detector. Let's just do it. It's fun. Heavy weak point detector is just too good. It's just silly. Like, I'm going for silly right now. This helps self-loop itself now, you know? Our biggest issue is a slow start, but at level 13 or maybe level 11, if we get the dually skill that lets us upgrade our core, we can get a 3-second start because our fastest item will be our core. You know? Like, it's wild. I do want to go over... Okay, here's the thing. Komats has a thing where it's like when an enemy uses a weapon, charge a relic. Our relic is crude tools, which basically is kind of like charging our core. That's pretty crazy. However, Mythkeeper has an item I want. As silly as it is, I'm going here because what if we get the Forgotten God? When an adjacent item slows, this gains 8 poison for the fight. We could, like, sandwich that between Plasma and Flashbang, and it'd be very funny.
But I carry their spirits. Leave us.
Congrats, Hamlet. Frankly, there's an argument for that over spices. Oh boy. It's just kind of silly, you know? It's just kind of dumb. That is what? An obsidian railgun with a captain's wheel? That's interesting. So yeah, level 11 we get offered the dually potential skills.
Just close your eyes and grab something. Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
Mm-hmm.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
That goes there.
That's been sitting there 20 years. Waiting.
Honestly, let's just crack it open and see what we get. Okay. Because I think this is probably the last day. Dually skills are very likely to have the core upgrade skill, which can let you get a diamond core at level 11 for 3-second cast. 3-second cast. My starter is now my core. My starter is now my core. 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then core, you know? Like, the fact that it's our fastest item is so funny.
Make deals, not war.
There's no point. I was going to say I could smuggle a Dualtron mainframe, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to save that for a time where it actually makes sense. We go eating contest. We find a dually who's losing, but they have an on-death enchant. They have ulted. No Frost Alter. No Frost Alter Nitro Hammer. Okay, their board is actually very scary. It's like very scary. The thing that's great about it is Proboscis doesn't cast. So wait, so like and they have intrusion countermeasures. So they got a free cast of their dinos under half here. This board is crazy. This board is crazy. I was like, why do they have the Dino Disguise? I guess it's to scale the damage of the Nitro Hammer with Diana. Man, their board's crazy. Mine is also crazy. But yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about, you know? Like, people are like, Hamlet's busted. Yeah, kinda. Well, no. 2 casts. You know, it's like this package, this general package is really strong. And why? It's because this spit out 8 slow triggers in that fight. This fight is this long and it spit out 8 slow triggers. Like, that's so good. And unlike shot glasses, the slow triggers are slowing the enemy too. Or it's not even they're slowing the enemy. There's no downside. And also Flashbang is just really good too. Flashbang is just a better plasma grenade, kind of. Almost definitely. Downside is the upgrades aren't as good. For like kind of, sort of. It's a better item at slowing stuff. What should you take away from this one? What should you learn from this one? Nothing, man. It's just hit is the answer. Just get trained, get an Obsidian Proboscis, get a heavy weak point detector, get your plasma grenade, get a spices. I guess, okay, here, if there's anything to take away, it would be thus. Just because we didn't hit weaponized core, I'm not going to say that this is a particularly difficult thing to recognize. I recognized our high roll was so high, we didn't need the weaponized core. So I kept going regardless. I didn't chicken out, basically. And because of that, I got massively rewarded with the Proboscis. Afterwards, I didn't chicken out and pivot into, like, whatever dinos. But here's the thing. We started Heavy Hamlet, right? We have a plan. And then game just said, okay. Nothing on that page is new, but man, I feel like it's a really good one to kind of showcase. I think we've officially showcased, like, relatively properly. Again, if that was a weaponized core, I think that would showcase really the other kind of archetype of dually that's been a menace. But honestly, that felt almost better. That felt almost better. A lot of times with the weaponized core, you throw it on the right. If you get Proboscis, obviously you throw that on the far right. And then you kind of just let the core be the carry there. Hamlet is not the OP one. Hamlet is a fast activator. It's like a one-slot slow-only drill. You know? So it's like, it's faster, it's better in specifically builds that have a lot of only, like, just slow triggers. He's a very worth one-slot item. That's Hamlet. He's very much worth one slot in a build that is just spamming out slow triggers to activate the core. But he's not necessarily the carry in a lot of situations. He can be, but here he was an activator, and a very good one at that. Alas, though, that was dumb, and that is going to do it here for today. Goodbye to this patch dually. We will see if you are just as much of a menace in the next patch. But yeah, like I said earlier, boy, I wish I could have taken half that luck on the dually run and passed it to tomorrow's Mac run, because Mac is not feeling good. Dooley's been feeling good. Mac, other than the first week of this patch, Mac has not been feeling good this month. Like, in my eyes. But alas, there's that. That's going to do it here for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel. More Bazaar every single day. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.